pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.
Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Boom, 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 boom. Appreciate the support. 2024, man, we out here. 2024. We are out here live and in effect. Trying to make it happen, man. Pushing P. Positive energy all day, every day. We trying to get this message out there, man. We trying to save them. We trying to save them before it's too late, man. So big love to everybody who with the movement, man. Big love to everybody that's been supporting this platform for 3+ years, man. We gonna keep it going. We gonna go harder. We gonna go longer. We gonna go stronger in 2024. So join in. I told y'all, man, we gonna be doing a lot of different things. We got the raffle up right now, the first raffle going. Shout out to everybody who got their raffle ticket. If you don't know, go watch the short and find out how to get your raffle ticket. This raffle is over on Friday. We'll be having a winner on Saturday. Big love to everybody who comes in that morning mud. Big love to everybody who taps in at 6 and leave a comment, a like, share, subscribe, all of that. Big love to everybody who come in at nighttime, man, and at Twitch, man. I appreciate y'all as well. And all the love in the world, man, to my membership, man. Everybody who got your membership, I hope y'all enjoying the videos. More to come. I'm going to figure out, I think I can go live strictly with y'all now. I think so. I'm going to check to be sure. If so, we will be going live over there as well. And having giveaways over there as well, too. So y'all stay tuned, stay locked in. Book coming out soon. Stay tuned. Happy. I'm excited about it. I hope y'all go get it. I hope you know, you like it, and I hope you talk about it, man. And you know, big love to everybody who been supporting me, man, this whole time, and on and beyond, man. From my day ones to my day yesterdays, man. I appreciate you all, man. This big love all the time. Salute, TBP Nation. We out here 2024, man. Man, this is a good story right here. This, to me, you know, but it came from somebody making a comment about a video they wanted, but it just made me think about something else. I'm gonna eventually do that video too, Charlie Parlay. But this made me think about this story right here, your comment, you know. But dog, you'd be surprised at the things and the ways the dudes do what they do, man, to get the things they need in prison, man. You be surprised, man. I know I was. I still am, man. But it just amazes me, man. But I know this dude one time, too. And if you really a TBP fan, you'll be able to put the pieces together. Because I want to, you know, really get nobody in no trouble or nothing like that. So, but you'll be able to put the pieces together. Because this comes from a piece of another story that I told. But, man, I remember this dude, man. He was on the joint with me. And, man, this joker had got into a boss position, man. I mean a boss position. What I mean a boss position in penitentiary is anything in there that can make money and it can be sold, he had access to. He had access to. So I'm telling you right now, like I'm saying, this joker had access to cell phones. He had access to CD players. He had access to freak books. He had access to drugs. He had access to sunshades and watches and, you know, anything that you might want to get in there that you really couldn't get, you know what I'm saying, or wasn't supposed to have. He had access to get that, you know what I'm saying. But the amazing part about it was the way he obtained the access, you know what I'm saying. And I found that out, you know, in the middle of everything that was going on. But what it was is he ended up getting this, let's just say this worker that worked there, right, for the institution, but he ended up cutting into this joke. And how he ended up cutting into him was he knew, basically where the dude stayed, and he knew people that stayed where he stayed. In actuality, his sister stayed close to where dude stayed. And he sicked his sister on the worker, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say the CO. He sicked his sister on the CO, right? So saying like, yeah, my sister can show you around, da 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 da, you know what I'm saying, woo woo woo, and all the time. But his whole plan was to get his sister, to seduce him, and then he could get his sister to bring him this in there, bring him that in there. And man, it worked like a charm, man. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you know what I'm saying, the CO is married and everything, but he running around with the sister who is a young, pretty, fine, attractive girl, and now that's like his little side thing, his little play toy. But in exchange for that, he got to take in all this stuff to the brother. You know what I'm saying? So man, he getting his sack in, he getting the phones in, he had it, everything you could think of, and it's just running like clockwork. And it's working good for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Obviously the CO happy, obviously he happy, he making money, he doing his thing, and he got him a little young side piece on the side. But his dude's sister, it's his sister, man. You know what I'm saying? So his sister was sacrificing, I don't know if she really ever, liked the cat or not, but she was sacrificing just to make sure her brother can get whatever he needed while he was in prison. You know what I'm saying? And her brother was young. He was a young dude at the time. He couldn't be no more than like 25, 26 years old. And I think she was up in like 22, 23, 24 years old. You know what I'm saying? The officer in question, he had to be mid-40s, you know what I'm saying? Mid-40s, I would say, guesstimate, probably about mid-40s, you know what I'm saying? So it's a good deal for him. You know what I'm saying? Because the way that he had to come to work, he had very few resistance from being able to get something in, just because of his job title, the way he could get things in the institution put him, you know what I'm saying, above suspicion. So he could get basically anything he wanted to get in. Man, I can remember when I first heard about the dude, man, they was like, man, yo, dude got this, dude got that. I'm like, what? It was like, yeah, he got this, man. He be selling sunshades, he's selling designer shades, and everything in penitentiary is marked up sky high. If it costs $100 on the street, it probably costs $500 in the penitentiary. So, he's selling extravagant stuff, man. Dudes in there still trying to look fly, still trying to hold on to their swag or whatever. Man, dudes buying designer shades from him. He can get any freak book you want. Freak books in there, that's close as you're going to get to a woman, You know what I'm saying? So he can get a freak book in off the street, man, for $10 to $12 on the street. And that book is selling in the penitentiary for $175, $200. You know what I'm saying? So you talking about a big upgrade and hustle, man. You talking about taking a little bit of money and, you know what I'm saying, making, 10, 15, 20 times what you pay for. You know what I'm saying? So the hustle was great. You know what I'm saying? He making money hand over fist. Now, whether or not, I don't know if he was breaking bread like with the officer or whether the officer only, compensation was his sister. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I do know for a fact money was flowing through him like I don't know what. Everybody. And see, that was the problem right there. First of all, everybody knew. Because he was so young and he green, but he just in a boss position and don't know how to really move in prison to keep his business under wrap. Too many people started knowing what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Because when I first got over there, I didn't even know who he was, and I found out what was going on and just knew his name because of what was going on. That's how, widespread and talked about it was. Dudes don't know how to keep their mouth closed in prison, especially when there's a good thing going on, because everybody want to talk about it because it's so rare and uncommon. So everybody want to be whispering about it. You know what I'm saying? So his name was just ringing too much that it was a matter of time that he was on the clock. You gonna get towed off. you know, one way or another, because if not nothing else, the jealousy gonna come in and somebody gonna tell on you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody not gonna be able to get something that you selling, somebody gonna tell on you. Somebody not gonna be able to afford the prices that you selling whatever you selling at, somebody gonna tell on you. You see what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of time, but I come in mid-swing of everything jumping off. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard his name, I peep him and see what's going on, and I could see all the moves, and man, he was shaking and baking. You know what I'm saying? He was getting straight liquor. He could get the straight liquor from the street in the bottle. It still be in the bottle, man. VSOP, brandy, vodka, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it was, you could put an order in with him if you had enough money to get certain things you want. You know what I'm saying? He get the weed, he could get the coke, he could get the dope, he could get whatever. You know what I'm saying? And man, like I tell you, man, in penitentiary, even if you ride a wave like that and you don't get to ride it too long, you gonna make so much money in the short period that you get to ride it on, because it's exclusive. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing that's gonna happen too often. And to my understanding, when I got there, it had already been in full swing for a minute. So he'd have made an undetermined amount of money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, an undetermined amount of money. Because if you cornering all of those markets, you are one-stop shop in the penitentiary. This dude might got weed, but he may not got dope. This dude can get you some books, but he might can't get you, you know, a cell phone. This dude can get you this, but he probably couldn't get you a CD player. All of this type of stuff, man. And you know, not a CD player. What am I wanting? A DVD player. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. A DVD player. Man, they had DVD players up in this joint. You know what I'm saying? Where you actually getting the DVDs, where you could watch real porn. That's so much a step above the freak books or a Fifi or something. We talking watching real live porno movies in your own cell, because you got a little small portable DVD player. And they was having the DVD players camouflaged as CD players, so the COs could actually walk in there and look at it and think that it's a CD player, and we was allowed to have CD players. Man, I'm telling you, man, the dude, he was so green that I don't think he understood the position that he was in. No, I'm sure he didn't understand the position that he was in. I'm sure he did not know that. He didn't acknowledge, you know what I'm saying, how rare the position he was in was. You know, and I think that was because he was young and not really in penitentiary that long, and he just stumbled across that. He stumbled across that lick where he can make that happen, because I guess he saw through conversation with the CO, he saw CO's lust for younger, pretty girls. You know what I'm saying? By, you know, through conversation, you know how dudes be talking, yeah, man, I'm married. You know, this might be a CO or work or something. Yeah, I'm married, man, but, you know, yeah, man, you know, I like them young girls, though, man. You know, yeah, I get around when I can and woo, woo, woo. And they were like, well, where you at? Oh, man, I stay on such, man. Oh, yeah, well, my sisters done be up there, man. They be going out, man. Well, how old is she? Oh, she 24. Oh yeah, what she look? Oh she cool. She got some cute friends. Yeah, but he ain't really worried about the dude. Ain't really worried about her friends, cause he already intending to sick his sister on him, because he already know what his fetish is. So he's like, yeah, man, look, man, hey man, I know you working and everything, but I'm cool. Woo woo woo. So look, man, yeah, man, give me a number or something, man. I'll get my sister to get at you, man, and she'll introduce you to some girls and everything, man. Woo woo woo. All right. Once you cross that bridge right there, that's what we already consider breaking the law. He done already broke the law, because he done already gave you his personal information. So he already on the hook anyway. He committed. So anything that come with it, you know what I'm saying, it ain't like he can really say no, because, you know what I'm saying, if dude choose to turn on you, you already late, because he got your personal phone number. See what I'm saying? So maybe that enticed him to keep going along with, I don't know. This is all speculation and guesstimation from my point of view, because I know how penology works. I know how the prison works. I know how the dynamics of how you can get somebody. I know how it all works. So this is the way I'm putting it together that it had to go. You know what I'm saying? So then when his sister go meet him, and then she put the charm on him and put the moves on him and woo woo woo, because to my understanding he even came back like, look man, yeah, man, up with your sister, man, you know what I'm saying? She fine, man. She act like she like me, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no problem with that, dude. No, man, my sister grown. Do your thing. Do your thing. You sure? Yeah, alright, boom, boom. Now you cool. Now you cool with the CO. So you know what I'm saying? Next thing, all you gotta do is like, look, man, hey, man, let me get, you know, you be smoking? No, wait. Look, my sister give you some weed, you bring it to me? Man, I got you. What they gonna do, say no? What they gonna do, say no? You know what I'm saying? He gonna say yes to anything because of what he got, what the benefits he getting from it. And dude he just stumbled on it. It was a masterful play, but I don't think he even knew in his naivete and young as he was, how much of a masterful play that was, man. And or the position that it put him in. It put him in a boss position in the penitentiary. You can facilitate anything that somebody want. You know what I'm saying? From liquor to drugs to paraphernalia of freak books and you know what I'm saying, and devices like phones and DVD players and DVDs. Man, you were a king in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? And if he had played those cards right and understood the position he was in, he could have literally got filthy rich in the penitentiary. I'm talking about rich, like street rich. You know what I'm saying? Because so much money flows through the penitentiary, man. People have no idea, man. Because the money coming from all over the world. It's coming from loved ones. Everybody who love you is sending you money. If you got it like that and you got that type of relationship, so you getting money. People will assume, well, prisoners ain't got no money, and they are right. They don't got no money, but they got people who love them, who has money, and will send it to them. You see what I'm saying? So, man, I know just from the time I was over there alone and around the situation, I know he clocked multiple thousands and thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So just add that over time from the time before I got there, whatever was going on, and just how far it could have went. He could have got filthy rich. And to my understanding, he did not have a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? He could have walked out on the street and ain't needed nothing and ain't want for nothing at all if he had played his cards right and kept his mouth closed. But he let too many people know his business. He was trying to eat off of too many plates instead of just eating off that one plate. And what he should have did was distribute that to other people that he trusted, a few other dudes, and let other dudes handle that business and kept his business exclusive to where he was getting it from. But he just talked too much, and loose lips sink ships. You know what I'm saying? So, man, but it was a position, man, like I said, and all the time I've been in penitentiary, did I rarely even seen the boss players and the game spitters be in, because like I say, I think he just stumbled up into it. It just was happenstance, man. What they call it, serendipity. You know what I'm saying? He just stumbled into it, man, and it just worked. It was just fitting. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, the DVD players was the major play. I don't even think I've seen dudes with DVD players and DVDs on nothing but one, maybe two institutions. And he was the first one. You know what I'm saying? He was able to get that. And it was legit. And, you know, it could beat a shakedown. So wouldn't nobody know what it was? You know what I'm saying? You got this in your cell and it looks just like the CD players that we got. It is beyond suspicion. You know what I'm saying? And if don't nobody put it out there that is out there, then they would never know. And then you got dudes that could take the DVD player and whatever he sell it for, which I heard was, you know, way over $1,000, way over $1,500. So that lick alone in prison that's a boss lick. So dudes can come up with that type of money to get that because they want that. You know what I'm saying? That is something extraordinary to have. So they want that, but then you could take it. If you could come up with the money to get it, you can get your money back. Because dudes can go to dudes that they really trust and know how to keep their mouth closed or hold water and rent it to them for whatever. You could rent something like that to a dude in the penitentiary for an hour for $50 or $100. For $50 or $100 for an hour. You see what I'm saying? And or probably 30 minutes. And dudes will come up with that money because that is a supply and demand. They need that. They want that. They want to relieve that. Dudes that ain't into the gunning, ain't into the you know what I'm saying, the gay stuff, that ain't into, you know, trying to chase down the COs and take the risk on getting towed off or getting a sexual harassment charge. Dudes is trying to, you know, take care of their personal business, and to be able to see that live, and you've been locked up for years and you actually watching real porno and getting these, you know what I'm saying, visuals and stuff, man, with the sound effects. Oh man, them dudes will pay for them dudes will pay for that. Just to show us grits groceries, dog. So, you know, dudes could get them jokes and make their money back. And to my understanding, I remember one dude had the joint and he had it set up in the room, and he didn't want it to go out, but he would rent it, but he'll let somebody actually go in his room for like 30 minutes or 15 minutes for like $20, $30 a pop. You know what I'm saying? You got 15 minutes to go in there, and he'll hold the door down. You know what I'm saying? So, man, penitentiary life, man. Penitentiary life is crazy. But at the spearhead of all of this was him. He was the one that made all of this happen. Made all of this happen. Dudes wanted the liquor. They running around getting drunk off of real liquor, man. Having fifths, you know what I'm saying, pints, and all of this type of stuff. In the penitentiary, man. In the penitentiary. Crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, don't nothing last long in the penitentiary. Especially nothing good, you know what I'm saying? Especially nothing that's beneficial. It don't nothing last long in that penitentiary, man. So, like I said, I remember when he got tore off. And he got tore off, like I say, too, which usually happens through somebody else. You know, giving somebody else something, putting something on paper that you should not never put on paper in writing, and it had too many details, and somebody got tore off with that. And when they got tore off with that, the gig was up. Shut the whole compound down. Shut the whole compound down. And then the house of cards started falling down, you know. Everything. It was a trickle effect. You know what I'm saying? They came through that penitentiary, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Grant came through Richmond. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, man. It was crazy. But, you know, like I say, the officer, for the most part, got away. They got away. You know what I'm saying? They got away. You know what I'm saying? The main dude in question, then he can't handle that pressure. You see what I'm saying? He couldn't handle that pressure. And it's widely believed he was doing some, you know, because he had a little bit of time, and I think he was being threatened with more time this, than the third. And he started doing, to my understanding, some police type stuff, man. Like, he was the dude, like I was telling y'all, when they locked him up, and then they say, you know, he back out, and all of this is still going on, investigation, the shakedown, this, that, and third, he back out, you know what I'm saying? And everybody was saying he had a wire on, he was wearing a wire, you know what I'm saying? Because this is some type of stuff that they wanted to get to the bottom of by any means necessary. They wanted to get to the source of how this coming in and where, you know what I'm saying? So, because when they start finding phones and DVD players and DVDs and bottles of liquor still in the bottle from the liquor store and all of this stuff, they like, man, what? You know, the security has been breached. You know, emphatically, it's been breached. So they was in a frenzy on this joint, man. So for you to go to jail with all of this going on, then you pop back out all of a sudden, man, everybody knew, man, something going on. And then you talking to dudes and asking, you know, suspicious questions and everything. Like, what you asking questions for anyway about anything when you the one who know everything? You know what I'm saying? So it was more or less believed and said that he, you know, he had a wire on. You know what I'm saying? That they sent him back out there with a wire, which they are not above doing. You know what I'm saying? Not above doing, man. They didn't send, man, hey, listen, they be playing cops and robbers real bad, man. They be acting like they done watch too much TV. They done send people back up on the compound when they know an officer might be bringing in stuff and for cash money, and they done gave people mock money to go give to the CO to ask to bring something in, and then wait for him, call him over there on break and run his pockets and see if he got the money. That means he accepted money to bring something in, and he tore off. They done did all that too. That's another story. But You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, man. So everybody believed he was winning the wire, man. But I just remember when all of that stuff came tumbling down, man, it just was crazy, man. And then I started, analyzing the whole situation, the whole scenario. And I was like, man, Youngblood ain't know what type of lick that he done rolled up on, man. He could have literally sat back and got filthy rich in the penitentiary if he just would have played his cards closer to his chest, man, and kept his mouth closed and not been so braggadocious. But I guess when you young and you in the penitentiary and you new and you green and you got it like this, you thinking that this is a given. This happens everywhere. This is easy. This is a layup. This is some Michael Jordan stuff. Nah, bro, you was in rarefied air, bro. You was in rarefied air and don't even know it. And don't even know it, man. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, this is crazy, man. And mind you too, this is when like cell phones and stuff was just super rare in prison. You in order to get one, you had to be somebody. And man, he could facilitate them, man. If you had the paper, he could facilitate it, man. If you had the money, he had the means. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, man, I want this freak book, man, right here, man. The one that got these movies in it. Can you get that? Yeah. Hey, man, can you get some weed? Yeah. Can you get some exotic? Yeah. Can you give me some frames? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Can you get a cell phone? Yeah. It can get you anything. You know what I'm saying? So to be in that position in prison, man, yeah, man, you living in H-E-double-L-L. You living swell in H-E-double-E-L. H-E-double-L-L. You living swell. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it ran its course though, man. It ran its course, man. And I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I was just getting into it, and I would have found me a way to get, you know what I'm saying? I done got some type of benefits up out of that joint, man, because it was actually in my block, you know what I'm saying? So I just ain't had the time to really, you know what I'm saying? By the time I was, getting even familiar enough with it, it was over. You know what I'm saying? It was over, but from what I heard, the run was way before I got there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, these type of things be going on in prison, man. There be some intricate plots going on in there too, man. And then, like I say, man, dudes do that too. That's a whole nother story, man. Dudes are sick them girls on the police, man, on the street. Be it they girl, be it they sister, they cousin, they auntie. They'll sick them on them, man, and them jokers be weak for that. They no different than men in the real world. They weak for that. You know what I'm saying? And they'll do it. They'll compromise themselves. You can compromise a CO quicker like that than you can with just going at them with some money. Especially a male CO. You know what I'm saying? Male CO can be compromised by them women on the street if you got a woman that'll get at them. You know what I'm saying? If you got a woman that'll get at them. Especially when them women coming to them, because even if they married and them women coming to them like, I ain't going to bring no drama, I ain't going to say nothing, this going to be on the low. And man, you got them. You got them. And obviously, his sister was willing to do that. Obviously, she had what it took to get that done. And he benefited for it, man. So, yeah, man, he sacrificed his sister to get everything he needed in prison. And it worked for him. You know what I'm saying? It worked for him to a T. Yeah, until it didn't. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he faced no real, you know what I'm saying? Because they couldn't really pin it on him. So I don't think he really faced getting no more time or nothing like that. I think he just had to take his lick and go to the hold and ride it out back there until they shipped him to another institution. You know what I'm saying? But he had a mandatory date anyway. So you gonna get out unless you go to court and get some more time. You already know when you leave in prison. You know what I'm saying? So the risk that he really was taking, whether he knew it or not, they were calculated risks. You know what I'm saying? Because even if getting caught, as long as he ain't get caught with no actual paraphernalia on him like drugs and stuff, he won't gonna really get no time. He won't gonna really get none. If he did, it was gonna be slap on the wrist time, 6 months, or take your good time, or you had to stay an extra month because they took all of your good time that you accumulated. Something like that. It was petty compared to, you know what I'm saying, the rewards of what he was getting from what he was doing. He just couldn't get caught with the drugs. The drugs caught on your person now, that could get you some more significant time. But other than that, it was a calculated risk that he took, man. It was just work. Everything was working in his favor and he was in the greatest position you could be in prison without him even knowing it. It just was happening for him. It just was happening for him. It's the position that he was in that many other convicts that I knew for decades been in prison, hustlers, scramblers, you know what I'm saying, flat-foot scramblers, go-getters, wish that they could be in, pray to be in, and never ever get in that position. And he had it, man. In the palm of his hands, man. But, you know, crazy story, true story, man. Y'all talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think, man. I know it's an intricate thing, man, but yeah, I just try to put it to y'all the best way I could describe it off the top of my head. But talk to me in the comments, man. I talk back. Like I said, it's a blessing in every lesson. And the blessing is, man, no one got fired in this situation. You know, moved around but not fired to my knowledge. And no one got hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was lessons learned, man. So, you know, it is what it is, man. It's penitentiary life, man. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Go get your raffle ticket, man. Get you some of this exclusive merch. Classic merch. Collectibles. You know, classic collectibles, man. Once they gone, they gone. From all my previous videos, man. All the videos that you may have watched. You know what I'm saying? Get your raffle ticket, man. It's online in my shorts how to get it. Go get it. This Friday, last day for this one, and we're gonna draw a winner. Our first winner will be announced Saturday live. So y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man, to get on over here, man. We going all the way up in 2024, man. And bang, 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 bang. You know what I'm saying? Duck them hooks, man. They out there.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.